Hello everybody, welcome back to Fortunate Creations. Thanks so much for stopping by today. Just kind of hanging out on a rainy day. Felt like putting up a video, just letting you guys know kind of what I do on a rainy day. So I will show you. Here is, boo, haha, Bazooka Joe. No, just kidding. So here's a hat that I made on my big knitting machine, and it is a, where's it go? Prim Maxi. I know there's other more expensive ones out there, but this one really works well. So it's a 44 tooth or needle machine, and I love it. So one skein of yarn, this is loops and threads. One skein of yarn makes a hat, and two makes a scarf. So I made this beautiful hat and scarf set, and it's nice and warm and heavy. So yeah, so I made that with that. And then now the next thing I'm going to show you goes with the outfit, but I'm still working on a good process with it. So these are fingerless gloves. And although they do the trick and they keep my hands nice and warm, they're not all that pretty. I mean, form versus function, is that what it's called? Something like that. But I mean, they're cool and they're fun. And they do keep the backs of my hands warm and my fingers available or free to do whatever I need them to do. But I'm still working on these. So anyway, that was a funny face I just made. Anyway, yeah, so I'm still working on these. I hate wasting the yarn and throwing out some. So if I screw them up, I usually sew them and put a toy inside and make something for Fritz to play with, because that's what he likes. All right, so let's put that away. And I don't know if they're watching or if they're going to see this, but if any of my family is looking, you're probably going to get an outfit or a set of this, maybe not this color, but a set like this for Christmas, because I am enjoying making them so much that I've made quite a few. So what else? I also made this. Ho, 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 I'm getting in the holiday spirit. Ho, 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 who wouldn't go? So there we go. I made myself a Santa hat. It's very heavy, but you know what? It's kind of cool. So if we go out, spend any time, maybe we go to a first night or whatever. Doubt I'll be going to a caroling thing, but a Victorian stroll, something like that. I'll wear this. It's that big, fluffy, soft yarn. You can see I didn't even crochet it on. I just kind of looped it around and sewed it. Really super pretty. Really nice. So I made that. My hair's a mess, but that's fine. Okay, so let's see. The other day, I let you guys know that I went to my mailbox and I had forgotten that I won an eBay auction for these little guys. So once I got them, Alana from Crocheting with Alana showed us how to clean them and disinfect them and everything. So he's got my nose tickling because I tickled it with his hair. So I washed them, cleaned them all up, and then I had, I don't know, a bunch of little naked troll dolls. I had to do something. So I just said, you know what, let me take whatever I have around the house, actually right around the table I was sitting in, and make them little clothes. I used to do that when I was little. I'd make doll clothes. I'd use socks. I'd use dish towels. I don't know if you guys know, but my dad worked at GE. And back then they had those orange hand towels, like rags, orange rags. And he used to bring some home to work on the farm. And I'd cut them up and make Barbie dresses and stuff with them, or doll dresses and stuff with them. So hold on, let me close the door, because there's lots of noise going on out there. Anyway, so I was really good. The reason I told you that story is I was really good at making all different kinds of clothes for my dolls and stuff. So what I did was I said, let me use what I got around me. So I took my little mini knitting machine, and I just did, I don't know, maybe 7 rows, 7 rows, and made him a little one-piece outfit, put a little necklace on him. And then let's see, I had this ribbon. So it's kind of pretty. It's got flowers on it, you can see. And then I had a red, white, and blue ribbon. And then I had some cool kind of peacock ribbon. So she got a pretty little dress. And this one might be my favorite. So I took this peacock ribbon here. And I made her a dress. You see it? And then I made her this little purse to go with it and put some pearls around her neck and a little hair tie. She's just adorable. She might be my favorite. I might take her to work and put her at my desk. She just makes me smile. And then I had some yarn. So this little guy, literally, it was the yarn left over from this actually. This little guy just got wrapped around and I gave him a little necklace. No more naked troll. Who else? Who else? Oh yeah, Mr. Rainbow Hair here. He got just another piece of ribbon, wrap it around. What I didn't want to do is put too much effort into it. I didn't want to sew. I didn't want to hot glue. I didn't want to, so I literally just wrapped stuff around him. Let's see. Oh, this little guy with the crazy little eyes. This little guy with the crazy little eye. So I had an old bandana that was like ripped and yucky. So I cut a little corner off, made him a hair tie, her a hair tie, and a little dress. I got their fuzz all over my face. Okay, this guy here. Again, the red, white, and blue ribbon. This right here that I use for him. I don't know. They're all just making me happy. And I really have to thank Crocheting with Alana for reminding me how cool these are. And I did actually go get my camper. So my camper's here so I could get the other trolls that I had. So this is another one. I wrapped her in yarn and I put a little brooch from my mom's jewelry box in there. She makes me smile too. I can't bring them all to work because they already think I'm weird enough there, but whatever. So I was actually practicing a crochet stitch. Not sure which one this is. I want to say the pineapple, but I don't think so. Anyway, I just took like a granny square swatch of it, wrapped it around, hot glued. This was a while ago. I hot glued this on. This one came from my camper, so you can see I hot glued this into the hair. I hot glued that on there, and I made this one a little dress. And these two came with outfits, so I just left those on. How cute are they? And last but not least, the little inky dinky tinky tiny one. Little inky dinky teeny tiny. That's a word, you know. So I just took a little piece of this yarn that I was using for the other guy, and I made this little guy a dress. Bib, dress, whatever. So that's what I did with all of that. Yeah, so that was my day. If you hear weird noises, it's because Fritzy's down here getting into something. What are you getting into? Put it. Come on. Excuse me. Sorry. Didn't mean to bend down like that. So yeah, I'm still working on my calendar blanket. I'm halfway through July. I think last time I talked about it, I was in May. So I had a little bit of trouble with the May stitch. I think I mentioned that the blanket was going like this, even though I had the same number of stitches. So I figured that out. I frogged it all back out and I redid it. So although frustrating, sometimes it's very necessary. You don't want things to come out wrong, or, you know, a wave blanket, unless you're making a wave blanket. Fritzy apparently wants your attention, so here you go. Fritz-a-bits. Hello, everybody. Well, if you don't want me to pick you up, then don't be bugging at my feet. Okay? All right. Don't play in the yarn, please. Don't jump. There you go. He's got bad hips, so he can't jump. Let's see. What am I going to do the rest of the day? I've made some ornaments. They're kind of goofy looking, but I had fun. I just took some beads. What I do is when I go to, like, sometimes there's a place near us. It's not a Goodwill. It's just like a one-off thing, a local thrift store. And they will do a bag of old jewelry for like $5. So when you buy that, of course, you get a lot of cool stuff. So there's a lot of beads and stuff like that. So I cut them and I have the beads instead of the necklace. So I'm not going to wear the necklace. So yeah, I have a box. Let me see. Right here of a bunch of them. I guess I don't. Well, I thought I had a box. Anyway, so I take the beads and I made a couple ornaments and stuff. It's silly, but you know what? Sorry, I'm preoccupied because now I know I had it and I don't know where it went. I didn't dump it back in. Maybe I left it out in the kitchen. Well, that's annoying. Anyway, you'd think I'd know where my stuff is. I was just using it. How annoying is that? Probably more annoying for you. Don't turn me off, I promise. I won't harp on it. So, let's see. I've been playing with, this is fun too. This is air dry clay. Model Magic from Crayola. It was on sale at Michael's. It was on sale at Michael's the other day. And so I was like, well, I had to put my cat down. She was 15 and she was really sick. So I wanted something to remember her by. I was going to make one of those stepping stones, one of those memory stones, but they didn't have any kits. I asked them, they didn't have any left. I guess they said that's a spring thing to do. So I figured, you know what, I'm going to buy some of this and I'm going to make a little something for her, something to remember her. This stuff is fun. It's this really cool texture, and you can either put it back in a container like this and save it so you can reuse it, or you can dry it and keep whatever you made to keep forever. Well, forever, however long it lasts. But so I took a ball of it and I pressed Fritz's foot into it. He didn't love it, but you know what, it's kind of fun. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the rest of this, but I just wanted to color and see if his foot actually came out, and it did. So I don't know what I'm going to do with that, but I'm sure I will do something with it. So all right, I'm going to get out of here. I just wanted to stop in, say hi, put up a video for today. I think my next video, I'm going to show you all of my hooks because I'm looking at them right now, and there's a lot of them. And I still want to do some research on the ones that I won on that eBay auction. There was a gem one, GEM, and a few Boyds and a Susan Bates, and yeah, so there was a couple cool ones. So I'm going to look into those and I'll have information for you about them, and I'll share it next time. All right. Again, if you like the video, please, please, please click the thumbs up below. Maybe give me a subscribe. And tell anybody that you think might like to chat, you know, chat about yarn, chat about crocheting, chat about crafting. I might get into chatting about birding too, because that's another one of my passions. And even photography. You can see some of my pictures on the wall behind me. So there's just a whole bunch of stuff that I love doing. I like to keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. I don't like to sit still. So yeah. Until next time, thanks so much for stopping by. Give me a like, give me a subscribe. Have a great day. Bye, guys.